Welcome to another The Builders Extra, where we extract lessons from a previous recent Builders podcast. We expand on something, give you a little extra content around it, some extra insights. So this one is from episode 72 with Bridget Willard. Bridget and I talked about her business, how that became a thing, that kind of journey from going from a job to working for herself and being a CEO of her current company and doing all the things she does now today. But one of the key insights I think that kind of came out of that is how she made that transition. Because she was in a job that's kind of a toxic environment, like many people experience in jobs, in different ways. She wasn't appreciated. She worked no matter how hard she worked, she would just get more work. And it's not an uncommon thing in jobs, right? A lot of jobs are like that, where you can be the best employee in the world and you're just not appreciated. They talk down to you, or you're not doing enough, or you just don't get credit for what you're doing. And it's frustrating. And that was kind of her story. But to make the transition to working for herself and doing something else she's passionate about, for her, it was basically doing social media stuff and marketing and all that. She was doing that on the side, right? So that's part of this, right? She had something else she was doing outside of work. It kind of building experience. It kind of bled in from work, stuff she did for work. And then she realized she enjoyed it. She was good at it. And she kept doing that. And she started doing that for others part-time. But one of the key things that I really took away from it was that the influence she had from her peers. Because she went out to word camps and met people and made friends. And those are the people that helped inspire her and encourage her to make that leap and go work for herself finally. And I think that's really the reason why that really struck me, is because I think a lot of us, a lot of people get kind of comfortable in their misery, and don't have that kind of peer group around us or that framework around us to make a decision that's that important, especially when it's a financial decision. It's a scary decision because you rely, even if you're not making, and I think also in her case, she wasn't making enough money, right? So even making that leap and risking even what she was making, yes, she could go out, the potential was there, but it's still scary. But having people around you to encourage you or to talk to about it, I think is really important. And I look back at, just everything I've done, and I haven't always had that support mechanism. I have sort of a more of a, and this is just a self-assessment. I feel like I have a kind of a risky free spirit. I'll take risk and just put my blinders on and go for it. I've done it a few times in my life. But even my wife and stuff, I mean, even though she's grumbled over the years, she said, I wish you would just get a real job. It's been a long time since she said that. I'm proven myself by this point. But even though she said that, and I felt like I wasn't completely supported in what I was doing, or she didn't even understand what I was doing. And that's the other component of this. She still is with me. So she was a support mechanism, but it's also important to surround yourself with people that do understand what you're doing. And like I just said, she doesn't have any clue what I do. So far as she knows, I'm just like sitting on a computer playing games all day, or just, browsing the internet. She doesn't understand what I do. She doesn't have that conceptual idea of what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. So you go out and you find those people. You got to find your tribe. So to do that, you can't just sit here. For me, it was online communities that really, really helped me in the early days. 15, 20 years ago, I was very involved with online communities, forums. I had my own, but I also was involved in other people's forums, private forums, public forums, all around marketing, all around making money online, all that stuff. And I would log in every day and see stories, and we'd all help each other. And it was just like this great group. And you can find that online even today. Social media kind of plays into that a little bit. I always like, forums were awesome though, especially those private communities. We have hundreds of people doing the same thing. But also you can go like she did to online, to like WordCamps or meetups or those type of things, and find those people as well. And in your community, in your local community. And that can be very helpful and give you a lot of encouragement. If you notice, it's a little hot in here today, so if I'm sweating, I apologize. Woo! It's getting a little warm here in the Midwest, upper Midwest. Anyway, but that's the thing. So find that support group, find your tribe. If you're in a job right now where you're thinking about something else you want to do, you're tired of all the toxicity and or not making enough money and all that stuff, and you want to make that leap. Of course, there's try to start doing that on the side, start building your network and stuff, and try to do it without leaving your job. Like we also talked about in this episode, just go get a part-time job or something to support yourself while you build this. But at the same time, having people around you that you can send a message to or meet with in person or whatever, that can be very, very, very helpful. There's a lot of people out there that will encourage you, understand what you're doing, and you can connect with. And because, like me, I have a lot of people in my life that have no clue what I'm doing, including my wife. She knows a little bit more nowadays, but I got, friends that they're in a completely different world. They don't understand what we do. And I couldn't talk to them about anything, and they're not going to encourage me. They don't know what they're encouraging. So, and that's not their fault. That doesn't make them bad people, but you got to find, you just got to go out. You got to do a little legwork, go online, local meetups, whatever, find your tribe, and they can give you the encouragement and the help to get you out of your situation. Hope you found this interesting, helpful. Until next time.